Williams like, man, you're gonna be great one day. And I had, no idea who this man was.
And you meet this strange guy on the elevator, and I heard you tell the story on the pivot. Tell us the story and tell us what happened and how it's impacting your life today.
Yeah, so this is a wild story, man. And I'm sorry that I disrespect you because I should know the history of my game a little bit better. But I had an encounter with Pastor Williams, who I didn't know at the time, but I know today. So, I hear where he's at, and I get on the elevator, and I made an encounter with a man who's Mr. Williams, and y'all know how it is. When you're on the elevator with random people, sometimes they want to conversate, sometimes they don't. But on this particular day, Mr. Williams was just asking the questions like, man, like, didn't you play ball at Penn State? And I was like, yeah. He was like, the linebacker? I was like, yeah. And it was like, you're Micah, right? And I'm like, yeah. And very brief, small conversation. And as I got to my floor, I'm getting out, and and I'm walking away, and Mr. Williams was like, man, you're gonna be great one day. And I had, no idea who this man was. He was like, you're gonna be great. And those words of affirmation kind of made me turn around because it didn't feel like just a normal word of affirmation. It felt like turn around, talk to this man. Like if it was almost like I had somebody on my shoulder, somebody here to, turn around and say, hey, this man has something to say. And I turned around that day, and I usually just keep walking. And to this day, I tell people I'm still surprised that I decided to turn around. And when I made it, I was like, man, who are you? Like, I just feel like there's this energy to just talk to you and like absorb information. It's like, he's like, no, you're going to be great one day. And this man who's Pastor Williams proceeded to talk for, it was supposed to be a 5-minute, probably a 2-minute conversation that turned into an hour of pouring hearts and prayer just about myself and how I need to believe in myself and work, and how God wanted me to be here today, and God told me to talk to you. But no, that day, I would say he prayed for me. I wouldn't say I wouldn't be here today without Pastor Williams, but I feel like that day gave me the confidence and the belief that I knew I was in the right direction and I was going to go to the place I was supposed to be.